morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. It's finally here. I'm so excited. This is my first Vlogmas, believe it or not. And I am buzzing. I am buzzing for this. I'm so excited. I've got all the ho-ho-hos in me that you could ever imagine. And I'm so ready to sing some Christmas carols and drink some sparkling bubbles and everything, all of it. I'm just ready to do it. We're going to kick off with a very lovely, cozy kind of activity day. The girls are at their dad's and it's my job for the next 24 hours to kind of get myself ready for the 1st of December. So this is going to go live on the 30th, so I appreciate it's not quite Vlogmas season, but it's the day before Vlogmas starts. And I didn't want you guys to miss out on all the cute prep work that so many of us parents put in ready for the 1st of December. I'm also hoping that maybe it might give you some last minute inspiration and you might be like, oh, do you know what, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna go and do that. So in front of me and now behind me, I have got, whoa, that sun is so bright. I have got all of the kind of 1st of December things that I need to set this up for the girls to make that kind of first day of Christmas totally magical for them. And I thought the first job that we would do together is to go and prep their beds. Now, I think I've spoken to you guys about this before, but for anybody new here, basically on the 1st of December, when the girls wake up in the morning, their bedding has magically changed overnight. And I really love doing this because it's a little bit of a challenge as well not to wake them up. But basically I leave on their old bedding, their current bedding, and I'm going to put this bedding underneath. So when they go to sleep, their bedding is their normal, everyday bedding. And when they wake up, it's Christmas in their bedrooms. And they're like, how did that happen? And normally it's because the elves have come overnight, because the elves arrive on the 1st, and they change their bedding. Is the magic. I'm so sorry if children are watching this right now. I probably should have said right at the start, disclaimer, elf content. But yes, that's the plan. So we're going to change their beds first. I also want to give their bedrooms a little bit of a freshen up while I'm up here. But this is the first job. And I haven't even put these on their beds yet to see what they look like, but I just know they're going to look lovely. So we're going to start in Little Miss Freya's bedroom. And yes, super exciting. So I've just stripped all of Freya's bed, and then the next thing I'm going to do is use this mattress vacuum to go over it. These are fantastic. If anyone is on the fence about getting one, or if you haven't heard of them before, basically what they do is they take all of the dust and mites or anything that might be in your mattress and just like suck it all up. And they're made specifically for mattresses. I believe they also have like a UV light technology in them too, so they work in many different ways. Yeah, this one does have UV light, so you just run it over, you just turn it on and then run it over your mattress, and it just keeps everything fresh, because I often think that mattresses are forgotten about. So this is a really good way to maintain a nice clean mattress. Now, you guys know that Freya's mattress is relatively new. I think we only got it probably a month ago or so, but you can see like how much dust has come out of this. This was freshly clean before I used it from when I cleaned it out last time. So it's actually quite amazing. And I think it's something you just don't ever think about. Now for the fun part. So I'm gonna just take off this bedding. Normally it is kind of like bedding wash day for us, but I'm just thinking these are literally only going to be on for one more sleep, because the girls are obviously not here tonight. They're here Saturday night. So I'm just going to put them back on and then I'll wash them next time. But this is Freya's bedding. How adorable is it? It's got like little dogs and bows. Oh, it's just so sweet. She's going to love it. Like, she's actually going to love it so much. So I can't wait. I think Freya's at that perfect age. Like, she's 4.5. So she's at that perfect age where she really believes and understands the magic of Christmas. And she is just one of those children anyway who gets so excited for things like this. Like, she has been asking me, when is Father Christmas coming, for like the last month. So she's going to be so excited when she wakes up on the 1st and like the elves are here and her bedding's changed. Like, she's just going to be over the moon. I cannot wait for her little reaction, which of course I will film for all of you guys. We've also been currently reading at bedtime every night, which sounds totally ridiculous because it's not actually Christmas yet, but we've been reading this book called Peter Rabbit, Christmas is Coming. And I found it in a box the other day, and it basically has like a story per day. So you're kind of supposed to read it like the first day of Christmas, first day of December, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and all the way through till you get to the point where like it's Christmas Eve. But we've just been reading it, and she's loved it. We're on like chapter 10 already, and I think we only started it maybe 2 days ago. Like, every time I finish a story, she's like, can I have another one? I'm like, yeah, we can do another one, because they're quite short stories as well, and they're just really sweet. And obviously Peter Rabbit is so troublesome, and she's just really, really enjoyed that book, which is lovely, because sometimes I find it quite hard to find things that Freya engages with in terms of books, because she's very much a play child. So it's been, really, really nice to have that kind of bonding time with her, and for her to be excited to go to bed and read. Anyway, so one pillowcase done. I'm now going to put on this pillowcase over the top, and in theory the children will never know. So let's get this one on like that. You can kind of see it through, but I don't think she'll notice. So yes, that is one pillow done. I am also going to wash her bed sheet, because that obviously is going to be staying on her bed, so I'll wash that today. But in the meantime, I'm going to put on the rest of the bedding. So that's Freya's bed done. I just need to wash her sheets. But honestly, I don't think you would know, would you? Like, you wouldn't have a clue. So I'm now going to go and do Olivia's bed. So this is Olivia's beautiful bedding. It's like this lovely, very grown up bow pattern with like gingham on the back to match her gingham theme that she has going on in here. I think she's going to love it. I have obviously washed all of these from when I originally bought them. And so they're all fresh from my babies. Doesn't that just look so cute? So we're going to pop her original cover over the top as well. I am a little bit dubious as to whether this will show through. Just a tiny bit. I'm praying, please don't show through. Because she probably will notice. She's more observant than a 4-year-old. But let's have a look. I don't know. I think it's okay. Hooray! Right, let's get the rest on. guys can see me, the sun is quite low behind me. Can you see me? I'm sure you can. The next job, now the bedding is all done, I've just put all their sheets in the wash so they'll be dry, ready for tomorrow, and they will be none the wiser. But the next job is to prep their Christmas boxes. So these are the boxes that I put together every year, and I mix them up and I put in them like little kind of Christmassy things for them to look at on the 1st of December and to kind of see them through the month, if that makes sense, just to make them feel a little bit sort of festive, right? So these boxes, there are 2 of them. They've had them since they were babies, so Olivia's had this since she was a baby. They inside are Angel and Snowflake. I was reminded the other day that one's Angel and one's Snowflake. Do I know the difference? No, but do I need to know the difference? Yes. I feel like this one's Angel, she's got a slimmer face, and that one's Snowflake with the slightly chubbier face. So they bring these boxes to the girls and they will go under the Christmas tree ready for the 1st of December. So they will be sitting there on the 1st of December. And so yeah, I just put in a couple of things inside here just to make it cute for them. Like, they love it every single year, and I actually have like videos of them opening them every single year, and it's just the cutest thing. I will try and find them and insert them for you kind of like throughout time, how adorable it is. Like last year maybe, or the year before, like Freya and I were watching them the other day, and she's just so adorable. Oh my gosh. Like when she was like 2 and 3, oh, I could have just eaten her. She was like chubby and lovely. Anyway, so these are their boxes. They've actually still got a couple of bits in here from last Christmas. Things probably that they didn't actually enjoy all that much. But I've got a few things for them to put in there for this Christmas. Alongside that, we've also got their Christmassy pajamas. These ones. So these are Olivia's because they're a lot bigger. And then we've got Freya's as well. And then my matching ones, which is, yeah, I love it. I just love doing matching with my girls. Like, anyway, I think I might use the pajamas as like a base to kind of give it a little bit of padding underneath. So I'll set these all up in a minute, but let me kind of just show you what I'm putting inside. That might be the easiest way. So first of all, we've got these little flags. These are new for this year, but they're very, very cute. They were from B&M and they were £2 each. So they've both got one of those. Then this, I believe, is for Freya. It's a Christmas tree puzzle. I think I'll take it out of the box because she might be more interested in it if it's not in the box. Just something to stimulate her little mind, but also something that's quite fun. It's also a keychain. But apparently my mum says she's really good at Rubik's Cubes at the minute or something like that. So it's kind of like a mini Rubik's Cube. Now, I don't really want to mess around with this too much because it's highly unlikely that I'll get it back to how it was. I've actually really messed this up. No, I haven't. So she will really like that. It's just something a little bit different, something that she'll probably play with and enjoy. So I'll take that out of the box because it looks more fun that way. And then for Olivia, she's got a more advanced level one, which has like lots of different pictures on it that you put all together. Then for Olivia, I've also got her a DIY mug. I might also take this out of the box, but it makes up a Christmas tree that she can paint. So this will be like just a really nice cozy evening activity for us. I didn't quite feel like Freya was ready for a full cup, so I got her the ornament version for her to paint and decorate. I say this will be an evening activity, but no doubt they'll want to do it first thing on Monday morning. But that's very sweet as well. They've both got a bag of chocolate buttons each, and also a couple of candy canes. My girls love a candy cane, so we'll put some candy canes in there. And what else do we have? I got these little temporary freckles because next week we're going on a evening trip, Christmassy trip, which I'll bring you guys on, and we'll probably wear those when we go and do that. Then I've also got them both a bath bomb from Lush. Not quite a bath bomb, it's like a bubble blower. The fairy wand one, so you like wave it in the bath and it blows bubbles, and it also turns the water pink and it smells absolutely delightful. So they've both got one of those. And then the last thing, I promise, is they've both got a new book. So Olivia is obsessed, no, not Olivia, Freya is obsessed with these books. You can't let an elephant, or you can't take an elephant or whatever, doing something. And this is the Santa sleigh version, so I'm sure she will be thrilled. Honestly, she will be thrilled. Like, she was going through the back. I don't know if anyone else's children do this, but she was going through the back the other day of like, I think it was this one, the elephant on holiday. And she was like, Mummy, I just need this one, this one, this one, and the Christmas one. And then I'll have all of them. I was like, okay. So she's currently got, you can't take an elephant on the bus and you can't take an elephant on a holiday, but she wants the other ones as well. So this is the next one in the set. So she'll be very, very happy about that. And then Olivia has got the David Walliams Santa and Son. I believe this is new. I think it came out not long ago, from memory. So she's got that. She hasn't read it yet. It's like really hard trying to find Olivia a book that she hasn't read. But I've also just remembered that alongside this, I've also got Olivia's book advent calendar that I put together. So she's got that as well for the 1st of December. And then I've also got another little thing I'm going to do for them this year too. So yes, we've got a lot to put in these. They will look splendid when they are done. So here are their very cute little Christmas boxes. I did have to kind of shuffle things around in Olivia's because her pajamas are just so big. She's so big these days, but they look adorable. I am obsessed. Look at them. Oh, I can't wait to see their little faces. The only thing I have left to do now is to do my next job, which is, well, firstly, put away my pajamas, but I have big plans for all of these lovely books. So we're going to take these into the living room, get set up, and I will talk you through it. We are in my cozy little living room. The sun goes down so quickly now. Has anyone else noticed that? Like, I know like the evenings get darker in the winter, but it feels like the sun just like starts setting and then all of a sudden it's gone. But anyway, other than a dog that's just like, Mummy, I'm so glad you're here with me. I am going to make my way through wrapping these, and a cat apparently. I am going to make my way through wrapping these books. So these are our Christmas books. Some of these we've had for a very long time, like this one, for example. I think I even wrote on the inside when I bought this. In 2017. So this is like a collection of Christmas stories and songs. And I even remember going into Marks and Spencer. I believe I was away somewhere and I picked this up for Olivia then. We've also got a little activity book as well, which we'll put under for another day. This is like so fun. So this is called Letters to Santa. And basically it comes with a book that you read. And then it also comes with like these little, hang on, Phoebe, it's so fucking Phoebe. I love you so much. So it comes with these like sheets of, I know, it comes with these sheets and the children write their Christmas list on it. And then what you do is you put it in with like this piece of parchment paper and then this magic Mrs. Claus press, and it shrinks down to be really small, and the elves can then carry the list to Santa to take it, to drop it off, and obviously it has a book that goes with it. So it's always a really lovely, cute little activity. So I'm going to try and time it so that this one comes on a day, like on the weekend or something, so we can do that in the evening. And basically the reason why I'm wrapping all of these books, I forgot I hadn't told you, is because I just thought it's a different variation of a advent calendar this year. Like, I have got the girls a chocolate advent calendar because I just don't think it's Christmas without one. But sometimes there's like ones with like all these toys and things, and I think they look really fun. But actually the thing I love the most about Christmas is sitting down with the children, reading a nice book or watching a really good movie with them. I feel that that really enhances the magic. So I thought what I would do is wrap up a book, one for each day. So in total there are 23 books, because we won't be doing one on Christmas Eve. And they can open one, in particular Freya can open one, and every evening we'll all snuggle on the sofa and read our book. And it will just be so sweet. I'm really excited for it because there's some really lovely ones in here. And the thing I love about Christmas books is, although some of these are very, very old, every year when I get them out, usually I get them out as like a big bundle, the girls love looking through them. Like, Olivia loves reading, as you guys know, so she always gets really excited to see them. And it's almost like no matter how old she is, she seems to still really enjoy them. So we've got some like classics like The Night Before Christmas, Mog's Christmas, One Snowy Night with, is it Ranger Percy Parker? And then I also picked up some new ones this year because they were on offer. Like, Amazon have an incredible sale on at the moment for their children's books, like their Christmas children's books. They were like 50% off, some of them 60%. So I picked up some new ones because yeah, we read them every year. So we've got What the Ladybird Heard at Christmas, Pick a Pine Tree, The Christmas Eve Tree, that's not a new one. They're not new ones. And this one, Dasher, which was rated like the top #1 book for Christmas. So very excited to read that as well. I just think the children will love it. And basically, I've already done one because I was showing my friends over on Instagram what I was doing. But you're just going to wrap it up, put a number on, or you don't even need to put a number on. You could just leave them blank and the children can just randomly pick one from under the tree. Plus, it's really fun because it looks like you've got loads of presents already under the tree. So they will love that. So I'll put those all out as well, ready for the morning of the 1st. The tree's going to look really full. They're going to think it's Christmas Day. But yes, I'm going to sit down now on the floor with the dog, hopefully, and pop a movie on and just get on with wrapping them. I've also got this really bizarre thing my mum told me to buy from Amazon. I don't know if you guys would be interested in this, but you know the faff of like cutting sellotape and sticking it to things when you're wrapping presents, but this was like a new sort of idea on this concept. And basically I don't know what's happened here. It's so hard to show you guys some things because this really does need to be laying on a flat surface. But basically what you do is you lay it down on a flat surface, unroll your tape all the way to the end, and then it has like these bits where you can then get your scissors and cut in between. So before it falls apart, because it's not on a flat surface, you then cut them off and you end up with loads of like perfectly cut little pieces of sellotape all the way across. And then you just do it again. So you don't have sellotape absolutely everywhere. I think it's genius, perhaps a little bit flimsy, but it does the job, right? I also really like those other ones, you know, where you like put it on your finger and you can like tear it and pull it off at the same time. All very good options when it comes to cutting sellotape, because I do find that to be an absolute pain in the bottom. I finished all of my wrapping and had myself some quick dinner, and As it is my child-free night this evening and it's a Friday, I've decided, well, I pre-booked for me to go on a solo date. Woohoo! And I'm really nervous. I've just got myself all ready. I've got kind of quite a cute little outfit on, I think, although I also can't decide if the jumper kind of looks a little bit like an old sack, but we're going with it. So I'm going to a wreath making workshop. I don't know how I feel. I did ask my friends if they wanted to come, but they had both already planned to go. Well, one of them had planned to go to another one, and then Lindsay didn't want to come. So she was busy doing other things with her kids. So it is what it is. But I thought, no, I will not let being solo hold me back. So I'm gonna go and do that. As you guys know, these things always do get me. Like, I think to myself, there's a good chance that I'm not gonna be the only person there on my own, but there's a possibility that I might be the only person there on my own and other people might have come with their friends. So we'll find out when we get there, won't we? But yeah, I'm gonna head out the door now. It's only like 5 minutes away. Get there like a tiny bit early and kind of weigh up what the situation is. But it's at a beautiful florist's near me, and I go there. I've been there quite a few times to go and buy like my flowers and things like that for special occasions. So yeah, I'm familiar with the environment, but just a bit nervous about the setup. But either way, I'll end up with a beautiful wreath at the end of it. So, you know, it's a win-win. I'm being brave and also making myself a beautiful wreath and having time to myself and doing something that I enjoy. Like, I love like flowers and putting flower arrangements together. So this is a dream for me. So yes, enough waffle. I must get out the door. I'm procrastinating by talking to you, but yeah, I'm gonna head out the door now. Well, that was probably the most wholesome little evening I've had in ages. I need to show you. I've just put my wreath straight on the door, but she's so beautiful and I'm really proud of her. Here she is. She's a little bit wonky. I think they put the loop on at the wrong bit, but we still love her. She's still gorgeous. Yeah, that was like such a cute, very, very cute little activity. I really enjoyed it. And do you know what was even more lovely was that I made new friends. I started chatting to these friends, a guy and a girl, and it was just really lovely. Like, they kind of started it with, well, the girl was like, I follow you. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And so we were having a little chat about things. And yeah, it was just very, very nice to like meet people and talk to people. And I think sometimes when you're put in situations where you don't have anyone to speak to, or like you go on your own, you kind of maybe go out of your comfort zone a little bit and do speak to new people. Because if I had gone with my friends, I definitely wouldn't have spoken to those two people. And they were just an absolute delight, and it was just really nice. I had such a nice time. We said we'll see each other again next year. But yeah, really, really nice little evening. My fingers and my hands though are absolutely filthy now. I need to like go and have a good wash. But yes, very proud of myself for going to that. And I'm really starting to learn that actually going and doing things by yourself just isn't that scary. I mean, these two were saying to me, oh, I'd be petrified, like going to something on my own. Like, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable. But the reality is, like, it's more the thought of going than the actual being there. Oh, sorry, my camera just did a thing. It's more the thought of going than the actually being there that makes you, that brings the fear out. Do you know what I mean? Like once you actually get there, I always find that I'm absolutely fine. Like initially I was a little bit like, everyone's there, we're friends, but eventually we're all doing the same activity and it was just really nice. I mean, I was just the awkward person in the corner who just kept getting the blooming cameras out all the time. But yeah, it was really, really nice. So yeah, there's nothing more to say. I think this is going to be the end of Vlogmas Day 1. I hope you guys have really enjoyed watching it. We've got so many exciting things coming up over the next few weeks, and I can't wait to bring you along for more things because I never really share such huge amounts of my week with you, so it's going to be so lovely to like just do more and more and more. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. I'll see you there. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.